I am here with Bruce and Leigh Stone. They are from Lake Orion Team 302. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us here today. How you feeling?
Good.
Good? Ready to go? Ready to get the season started off again?
Yes.
Absolutely. So the reason we are sitting down with you is because we are going to talk about an exchange student that was with you guys back in 23, Mao. She is from Japan, and she came here. Talk about having an exchange student on the team and what kind of brought her and attracted her to Lake Orion.
Well, so it started, she was doing robotics in a different program in Japan, and she had a foreign exchange program. I want to come to the U.S., but I want to continue to do robotics. So we had a family who had done foreign exchange, the dad was a mentor in the program, son was the captain. So they said, hey, we've already been through the foreign exchange part of this, let's invite her over. That made the connection and got her as part of our community.
What did she think about the first in Michigan? I'm sure it's a lot different than for her program in Japan.
Yeah, so her very first day she came to the U.S., we had an outreach event. Mm-hmm. It was our Dragon on the Lake Festival, which is a festival we do every year in our community. And she was like, wow, this is different. I'm used to just building the robot and not doing the outreach. Now, she fell in love with our brownies as well, but she really enjoyed the outreach part of it and seeing the looks on the eyes of the students that were coming to see what STEM was all about, the younger students. And so I think that was kind of what sparked her interest. This is a little bit different than the robotics team I was in Japan.
But she liked it, and she wanted to bring it back to Japan. But there was no team in Japan like first. And so the host team, the captain's name's Spencer, correct? Yep. So talk a little bit about Spencer and Mao's relationship. It sounds like it's something special.
Yeah, so...
Go ahead. I know. It is a very heartwarming story. They became very close, and they both kind of really grew into leadership roles. They decided they were going to send her back with a bunch of parts that we had, enough to make a robot, as basic robot, and the team kind of went together and taught her how to, get a place to work, get sponsors. How do you find students that want to be on this team? So she kind of went back with that, and he helped raise money here in our team. So he created a STEM week at our high school, and they raised money each day so we could send that money back to her team to help them get going. She found space at the University of Tokyo, and they had about 18 members.
18 students.
And they competed at the Hawaii Regional last year, and they're competing again this year at the Hawaii Regional. And it's just really been...
It's a cool story.
I saw you get a little choked up
Yes.
here. Obviously, it's very emotional for you guys.
Yeah, she was just an incredible kid, but the impact it made on Spencer. Spencer blossomed as a leader. He did our impact presentation. Impact is part of the program, how you impact your community. And so I asked him one night, I said, as they were preparing and they're doing their speeches, I said, what was the biggest impact for you?
Sorry, I'm losing it.
You guys are going to make me cry.
I'm sorry.
And he said, wow.
It really was.
It came out of the blue for all of us as a tear rolled down the street. It was really cool.
He started to get emotional. And so as a mentor, that's what you want for these students. You want them to grow and become leaders and really understand the impact that they're making on others. And I think that's one thing that we really came out of it with, okay, we really need to ask each student, what is the impact that you're gaining from our outreach events? Because we do a lot, and you just want to make sure that they're actually understanding this is the importance of it. And most of them do.
Yeah, I mean, they see it. They see whether you're volunteering in events like this or you're impacting schools, you're volunteering to mentor younger teams. Whatever you're doing, you realize that you're making a difference. And when they start to realize you're making a difference, the leadership elements blossom in them. They start to have passion. They're harnessing that passion to do bigger things. It's so cool.
it's a whole different meaning than just like you guys are really changing people's lives across the globe. I
Right.
think that's very
cool.
international impacts.
Yes, well, and she still keeps in contact with us. We actually wrote her recommendation letter for the University of Tokyo.
Oh my God.
And
We said we needed to be in Japanese, and she said, no, I want it to be in English for my Japanese school. So we wrote a recommendation letter, and then
She told
just
us
recently,
she got
in.
admitted. She's gonna go
just
into
cloud
Fletcher
nine.
Engineering.
She was so pleased. Yep, electrical engineer, another one to bless this earth.
Incredible. Thank you guys so much. Just not for being here with me, but for everything that you guys are doing. I appreciate it. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dan and Dan.